Welcome to Buddha's Way. Let this story guide you to silence, strength, and self-realization. The man who found peace in silence. There once lived a man named Arjun, who was known for his brilliance, intelligence, and energy. He had everything a man could desire: wealth, recognition, family, and health. But there was one thing missing: peace. Every night when he closed his eyes, his mind raced with thoughts of expectations, worries, regrets, and doubts. Despite having conquered the outside world, he felt defeated within. He sought answers in books, in business, in relationships, but nothing filled the growing emptiness inside him. One day, during a heated argument with a close friend, Arjun lost control and shouted in rage. His words, though loud, echoed nothing but his own frustration. That night he sat alone and asked himself, "Why do I keep breaking inside even when everything outside looks perfect?" Tired and lost, he left his city and traveled to the Himalayas. He had heard of a monk who never spoke, who simply sat in silence, yet had the power to calm even the most restless souls. After days of trekking, Arjun found the silent monk sitting under a Bodhi tree, eyes closed, breathing slow, untouched by the chaos of the world. Arjun begged him to speak, to give him answers, but the monk remained silent. Frustrated, Arjun shouted, cried, pleaded, but silence was the only response. Days passed, then weeks. Arjun stayed near the monk, watching his peace, his stillness, his contentment. For the first time, Arjun wasn't trying to speak. He was learning to listen. One day, something shifted inside him. Arjun stopped speaking too. He sat in silence. First, it was uncomfortable. Then it became unfamiliar. But slowly, it became liberating. He began to notice the sound of his breath, the dance of the leaves, the warmth of the sun, and the rise and fall of emotions within him. The silence he feared now became his teacher. In that silence, Arjun met himself. Not the successful man, not the image others saw, but the soul that had long been calling out for rest. Thoughts still came, but he let them pass. Emotions rose, but he no longer clung to them. He learned that peace wasn't something you search for outside. It is something you uncover within, beneath the noise, beneath the ego, beneath the chaos. Years later, Arjun returned home. He still spoke little, but when he did, every word carried depth, power, and love. People noticed a change. They said he looked younger, lighter, free. He no longer reacted to insults. He smiled in adversity. He gave without expecting. And when people asked what changed him, he simply said, "I learned to sit with myself in silence and found everything I was chasing." In this world of constant noise, we forget the power of stillness. We chase peace in people, possessions, and praise, but peace isn't found in the outside world. Peace is what remains when you stop chasing everything else. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. Thank you for watching Buddha's Way. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let peace guide your path.